Hello to you all, David from Gospel British Ayrshire again today. I think it's time to provide a mission update. It's been about 3 months since I last provided one. It was the beginning of August, I believe, and it was when I was over the east coast of England and holding a mission across there. Now, a lot has happened since then. You'll see by the videos that, it's not just me up there preaching all the time. It's a whole team out there. We've been holding meetings, open air meetings, with more brothers and sisters involved. Some of these brothers and sisters I've known for quite a while. I've worked with them in the past, and many of them have been getting in touch with me via the website and via YouTube, and they've been getting involved. So we've been able to get together and work together to spread the gospel in these places. Now, my vision is to establish missions in these places. I'm not interested basically in just going from town to town, city to city, and traveling around the UK. There's nothing wrong in doing that if that's what you're called to do. But for me, I believe it's important that we really break areas in, that we establish ourselves in these places. We preach the gospel every time we get to know people, and we have a presence in that place, in that area. So that's the vision. That's what we're seeking to do. Now, we've seen great things happening. We've seen the benefit of having more people on the ground, particularly when we're drawing a crowd and preaching to a crowd. We saw how the brothers can deal with those who are starting to be unruly, people who want to throw things, and also having the brethren on the ground to go and speak to the police instead of me having to do it all. So we've been able to work together as a team, and we've had some really wonderful, successful open air outreaches as we've been out there. Wonderful things are happening because we go in regularly into these areas. A lot of the, particularly young people, but not just the young people, are noticing us, and they're hanging around, they're waiting for us to preach, which is half the battle. I'm not having to seek to draw a crowd. The crowd's already there. We just need to get engage them and incorporate them and preach to them and preach the good news to them. So that's been a wonderful benefit. Also, particularly the young people who've been listening and engaging with us in previous meetings are coming back, and this time they're more open, they're more receptive. So before I've even began to preach, the other brothers and sisters who are out with me are able to communicate one-to-one, on an individual basis to groups of young people who are there to listen to them and talk to them. So we're seeing great fruit coming from the work that we're doing. That is, by regularly going to the same place and practically the same location and setting up and preaching. So I'm looking forward for the months ahead. We desire to continue in establishing missions in these 3 places that we've been focusing on or targeting, which is Leeds, Hull and Derby. So we're going to be holding 3 meetings up and coming in Leeds, Hull and Derby, 2 in November and 1 at the beginning of December. So we would like to request your prayer into these meetings and pray for everybody involved. Pray for the preachers. Last time we were in Derby, we had 7 preachers. So not just me up there preaching, 7 other men getting up and preaching the word. So pray for all the preachers. Pray for those who have heard us previously. Pray they come back and be more receptive, that we can have a hearing for the gospel with them. Pray that they would get saved. Pray that people would would yield and give their lives to the Lord right there out on the street. Now, this is something I've seen in the past. People give their lives to Christ right there on the ground. So this is what I'm believing for with our open air meetings, and this is what I'm desiring, and this is what I'm hoping to see as we move forward. So yes, pray for the preachers, pray for the hearers, continue to pray for the police. We've seen great things. You know, I've always requested prayer to pray for the police, that they would respect our rights to preach, and we've seen that. You know, we've had some challenges, but by and large we've seen them getting in line, respecting our right to be there, and doing their job, doing what they're supposed to do, doing what we pay them to do. So that's been good to see. Continue to pray for that. Pray for that in Leeds. Leeds is a completely different city compared to Hull and Derby. Hull and Derby have more of a local feel. You've got the regular people that come in and out every day or on the Saturdays, where Leeds is huge, fresh people flowing past day in, day out. So yeah, we so pray for that. Pray for all these locations, and pray for us. We also want to give you an opportunity as well to support the mission financially. I have a support mission PayPal account, which is attached to the website. So any of you that want to support us financially, there is a lot of costs involved to the work we do, so you can get involved as well that way. You know, for those of you as well who's obviously been seeing other guys getting involved in the work, you know, if you're watching these videos and you know you're watching the updates, and this is something that the Lord has put in your heart to get involved in, then email me and we can talk about that, and we can see how we can help you in getting involved with Gospel British Isles and getting involved in preaching and evangelism in the open air. So that's my update. We plan to keep on posting things on the community page, on posting videos. You know, the videos might change, how I do things might change, but we'll continue to put videos on YouTube, articles on the website, and news updates on the website as well. So God bless you. Thank you for your prayers. Thank you for your support. Thank you for your involvement. And yes, God bless you.